Okay, very cool in that first exercise, right? So Excel's got some really cool power and potential. We could easily have done this with a different situation. Maybe some of your parents receive a bonus at their place of work, and if they do a certain task or the company has certain sales generated during a period of time, they receive a bonus. So let's go ahead and take this content right here, and let's go ahead and center that. Be a little easier to see. Now, let's reward the people that got a yes, right? So if Mary does good work and sold more than $60,000 worth of goods, now let's give her a bonus, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to create a calculation based on the if function that's going to give the person with anything greater than $60,000 2.5% of a bonus. So the more you sell, the greater your bonus is going to be. So let's go to cell D4 and start that right here. Type in equals if and open up the left parenthesis. This is a great way to look at the syntax, all right? So we're going to first test to see what the logical test is, all right? All right, the test is cell C4 is equal to yes. That's our test. We're checking to see if the content in this column is yes, all right? And put a comma after the yes and watch as it bolds the value if true syntax. Now, if the value is true, what are we going to do? All right, we're going to then take the amount, $55,000, and we are going to multiply that by 2.5%. That's if the value is true. Now, we know that Michael didn't sell $60,000. So we know that the value C4 is not yes. So therefore, if the value is false, put a comma, all right? And if the value is false, we want it to be empty. We don't want anything. No numbers, nothing. To do that, just put two quotes back to back. That's what you're going to do if the value is false in this situation. So, if the value in cell C4 is true or yes, it's going to take the sales amount from B, column B, and multiply it by 2.5%. If it is not true and the answer is no in column C, it's just going to put a blank cell in there. So again, let's go ahead and hit enter. Boy, nothing's there. But our formula is there. Let's go ahead and try copying it. We're not going to do the autofill because we learned our mistake the last time. We have a table set up. We're going to select the cells down below. We're going to choose the paste drop down arrow and we're going to paste the formula. And look at that. So 2.5% of $75,000 is $1,875. Why don't we go ahead and select all of these cells? Let's go ahead and add 2 decimal places that can be found in the number group. Let's go ahead and put the $sign, and then we'll drag column D out a little bit, and make sure you have 2 decimal places afterwards. Okay, so again, just a quick wrap on that. We are using the information from column C to write an if function that says if the certain content in column C is met a criteria or met a condition, then this is what we will do. And if they did not, then this is what we'll do. Really quick example using McDonald's. If I say yes to dining in, they're going to charge me a percent. That percent set by our state, all right? And if I say no, they're going to put it in a brown bag and they're not going to charge me, which is why most of you, even if you are dining in, typically say no. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. We're going to move on to exercise 7-3.